How's it going? I was just thinking, I wanted to show you where I was. I'm feeling inspired to talk to you today because I don't think you can I switch my screen? I'm in the park and I just was going to head back home, and then I just felt inspired to come and talk to you about a couple of things, given that it's the 1st of June and we're halfway through the year. And I wanted to just show you something that I work with, that if you've worked with me before, whether it's been through coaching, whether it's been through one of the courses I do, whether it's been through my Shine programs, you'll know that colour plays a massive part in what we do together. And it's just because there is so much value in, and fun and interest and insight into using colour in the way we are, in what we do, in, whether it's internal, whether it's external. There's so much to colour, and I wanted to share some of that with you in a slightly different way, as I love to experiment with this stuff. And so I wanted to basically ask you how you want to be in June. So what are you going to do with the month of June? So what are you going to what do you want to do differently? What do you want to do that you're enjoying, that you want to do more of or the same of? What do you want to do less of? And one way of looking at it can be to look at it through the world of colour. So June is just getting rid of some messages there. June is represented by the colour of indigo. And I'm going to talk about what that means and how that comes about. But indigo is the colour, it's that midnight blue. The blue that I'm wearing today, probably, and that's how I see indigo. That royal midnight blue that, just was really dark. And it's kind of like, if you're joining, say hello, because I'm on my phone. I don't know if I can see who's joining, so I can see someone's joined. Or you've gone. So, basically, indigo is that royal navy dark blue. So what does that mean? And all colours have traits. Okay, so if we think about just traits that colours have, indigo is the colour of intuition. If we think about like the main purpose of indigo as a colour, it's the colour of intuition. And so, you've also got other traits for indigo, which is, intuition, you've got creativity, which comes up in a lot of the colours, but creativity, structure, you've got taking risks. So I thought, actually, why don't we make June about indigo? So why don't we think about how we want to take more risks in June, and how maybe we want to create more structure for ourselves. And I don't mean kind of the linear way of doing things, of having a routine. By structure, I mean, what do we need maybe some more clarity on? What do we need to what would kind of give us a little bit more of a holistic view of something? What do we need to put into place that says, okay, this is what I'm looking for in my life? Structure might be to have a ritual that you love. Say hi if you're joining, because I can see a couple of people joined. And, what do we want, just as an example, in terms of structure? What do we, in the mornings, how do I want my mornings to be? Do I want to wake up and rush out of bed? Do I want to create a structure that says, okay, maybe I'm going to get up and do a bit of mindfulness, a few moments on my own, just stand in my body, listen to my body. It could be to do a little bit of writing. It could be to just freshen up in a way that you're not rushing out of the door. So I call it structure or ritual or something that eventually you build into your routine, but allows you a way to be creative with what you're doing with your day, if that makes sense. So let me know what you're thinking as you hear this. If you're watching this afterwards, let me know what you're thinking as you hear about Indigo, as you hear about some of the stuff I'm saying, as you hear about what you want in June, stuff flying around because I'm outside, and let me know what you think. So maybe for June we want to take more risks and do things that we wouldn't normally do, and things that are scary, but we still want to do them. So have a go at taking more risks, maybe. I'm definitely going to be doing more live streams and doing more stuff on colour, creating more structure. So what is it that you want maybe a bit more clarity on, that you want to get clear in your head? So what structure might you need? And also the other one was, following your intuition. So what can you do to tap into the trust and intuition that you know you have inside you? You might not listen to it all the time, you might not notice it all the time, but you will all have had that moment where you followed your gut or you followed your heart. So what do you want to do more of in June that allows you to follow your intuition, that says, okay, I'm going to do this. This is telling me that this is right or this is wrong, or I'm going to change, working late, for example, and for one day in the week I'm going to leave early and I'm going to do something that I really enjoy doing. And it might not be difficult. Maybe you just do one day in the whole month to begin with. So trusting your intuition and doing something differently. What else with Indigo? There is so much I could go into, but I want you to start to notice, if this interests you, then notice what colors you're interested in and what comes up for you. What are you naturally drawn to? Where do you notice indigo? Do you have anything in your wardrobe that's indigo that you fancy wearing? I know it's quite a dark color and we're kind of in summer now, but you can see I can still make indigo happen wherever I want. So, and it's just about just enjoying the colors, enjoying the traits of that color, and making them work for you in a slightly different way. And we can even work this to an individual level. So if you think about, we all have a skill set, and depending on the month we were born in, we can look at our skill set color, and then we can go even deeper into our traits. What are the things that we are so good at doing that even we don't always think we're good at, but people tell us that we're good at? What are the things that that you probably got those 3 or 4 things that you're good at already? So if you were born in June, for example, you will have an indigo skill set, so you will be naturally creative. Oh, that was the other thing. So doing something more creative in June. So really being creative, naturally taking risks, naturally enjoying structure, but not really liking rules, but enjoying and needing structure. So maybe that's you. But there's some of the things that we kind of naturally know we're good at, and some of the things that other people will tell us we're good at, or it's so easy for you to do that. How do you do that? And you're like, yeah, well, whatever. I'm not, I just do that. I just do that thing. You might be really good at organizing something that's really out of the norm that you can just quickly pick up. And everyone's like, how did you do that? And you're like, well, that was just easy. So there's stuff that we kind of don't pay attention to that really we could just do more of. We just think that, we have to make everything hard for ourselves, but we have these traits in us already. So what are those things that you're noticing that come up for you? And if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about that for your skill set, then give me a shout. And if you really want to work on that, then you can come and join the Shine One Day experience for women, where we will look at that. We will look at your skill set. We will look at, the really fun side of color. I mean, all sides of color are fun, to be honest, for me. But, really looking at how learning more about yourself in terms of, yeah, I know I'm good at that, and yeah, I know that's sometimes harder for me, but how can I exploit that more? Or what do I want more for myself? Or where do I need to get out of my way because actually I really want this? So if you fancy a bit of that, then come along to the Shine One Day experience on the 15th of July. It's in London. So if you're based in the UK, or if you want to fly over from somewhere, it's at Regent's University in London, and we'll be doing it on Saturday the 15th of July, and you will have an awesome time. And this is by far always with the feedback I've done. I've had 5 Shine workshops, I've done group programs on this, the colors work, and I've done individual color stories for people, which are like basically, it's like somebody said, your biography, and then you choose how to write the rest. It's like, everybody, by far, everyone says that is their favorite part of the work. So if you fancy a bit of fun, you fancy learning about yourself in a different way, either come and talk to me about what does that even mean, Amajot? Like, come and talk to me about it, and we can set up a free little reading for you, and do a mini colour story for you, or you can come and book Shine, and I'll put the link in below. But have a think about Indigo for June. What do you want more of? And have a go at it, and let me know what you think. So you can message me, you can reply to this stream. Let me know what you think. I want to know. So I hope June starts off well for you, and I will be back again soon. Bye.